Okay, we're on number 5 on the review. This is the difference quotient, which is one of the more difficult problems. So I want to evaluate this quotient right here. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead first on part A, and I'm going to go ahead and calculate f of x plus h. So I'm going to start by doing that open set of parentheses in place of my x. And then I'm going to go back and I'm going to replace my x with x plus h. All right, so if I clean that up, I can distribute that. That would be 5x plus 5h minus 3. And I don't have any similar terms, so that's done. All right, so now I'm going to go ahead and plug that into my difference quotient. So my difference quotient is f of x plus h minus f of x all over h. So I'm going to get a little highlighter happy here. So remember, f of x plus h, I calculated that to be this value. So I'm going to plug that in first. 5x plus 5h minus 3. Then next I need to subtract f of x, and here's my original function f of x. So I'm going to subtract that entire thing, so make sure you put that in parentheses, and that's going to be my f of x. And then that's all going to be over h. So if I clean that up, that's 5x plus 5h minus 3. If I distribute the negative, that's a minus 5x and a plus 3 all over h. The plus 5 and the minus 5 zero out. The minus 3 and the plus 3 zero out. I get 5h divided by h. The h's cancel and I end up with 5. All right, now part B is a little bit more complicated because I have a squared term. So I'm going to start just like I did the other problem. I want to go ahead and figure out what is f of x plus h. So everywhere I have an x, I'm going to put open parentheses. And then I'm just going to go back. And everywhere I had an x, I'm going to put an x plus h. All right, so when I do calculate this, I do have to FOIL this one, so I'm going to write that twice. X plus h times x plus h. I'm going to go ahead and distribute my 2 plus 2x plus 2h, and then I have a minus 2 on the end. All right, so this I need to FOIL. So that's going to be x squared plus xh plus xh plus h squared, and then bring down everything else. Now I don't see a lot of similar terms. This is all I have for similar, so that'll be x squared plus 2xh plus h squared plus 2x plus 2h minus 2. Barely squeeze that in there. All right, and nothing else is going to reduce there. All right, so now I go to my difference quotient. And I want to start plugging in. So in place of f of x plus h, I want to put all of this. So I'm going to do that first. So I'm going to make a nice big fraction. All right, and then I want to subtract off my original function. If you want to save yourself a step, you can distribute the negative, but I would recommend doing it this way. I'm just going to write that original function, x squared plus 2x minus 2, but it is all in parentheses, and it's all over h. All right, so I'm going to write all this down one more time. X squared plus 2xh plus h squared plus 2x plus 2h minus 2. And then I'm going to distribute that negative. So a minus x squared, a minus 2x, and a plus 2. Now what happens on difference quotient is everything that doesn't have an h should cancel. So the x squared and the minus x squared cancel. The plus 2x and the minus 2x cancel. The minus 2 and the plus 2 cancel. So I'm left with 2xh plus h squared plus 2h all over h. Now everything that's left has an h in it, so I'm going to factor that out. And then once I've factored it out, I can cancel it. And I end up with 2x plus h plus 2.